So it is June 1st. He's doing a garden update. I was going to start with the fact that we just had tadpoles, and I put a whole bunch in the goldfish pond, and the goldfish think it's heaven because they're going around eating them like crazy. But don't tell the kids. But June 1st, they were tadpoles. As far as the garden goes update, our parsley and the cilantro over there haven't seemed to be doing so well. I'm not sure if it's soil related or what's going on with them. The garlic and the rose going across up and down actually seem to be doing good. The basil seems to take a slow turn to go first, like grow fast, but it seems to be doing well. The green onions did terrible. They really didn't seem to grow at all. You can see a couple here, but that was it. Something came through and just keeps eating them. They're not dead, but as soon as they grow a little bit, something eats them. I don't know if it's snails or what. I also think the dirt we have in here is not so great, and so it's just really struggling to grow fast. The carrots, which we grow along the middle here, have done pretty good. We really should have weeded them out a little bit thinner, help them to grow in, I think, better soil. The ones we pulled up seem to have been stunted pretty harshly by some of the hard soil we came across. I did have pumpkin in here, but I don't know if you can see, we just tossed them over there. They didn't grow very big, and then they started rotting. I think we had a couple days of rain, and it looks like worms got into them, and we decided to just pull them up because they were all messed up and not growing anymore. So I just pulled that up, and we planted some watermelon there. The strawberries seem to have sprouted again with more flowers, and we have a few strawberries starting to grow again. So on June 1st we got like a second wave of strawberries, so we'll see how those do. I had a couple avocados pop up randomly, so we'll see how they do. I have in this pot over here some that I planted a long time ago when they come up. I think there's 3 in this pot. I'll probably transplant later. So I think that would be a total of 5 avocado trees that came out of seeds that I've planted. Our tomatoes are doing good. They're bent over. We had pretty heavy storms, but they seem to be okay and starting to turn red. I planted some jalapenos. I only have one that's flowered so far, but they haven't gotten too much light, and so they're kind of struggling between the tomatoes and the okra. The okra we planted, I want to say it was maybe May 1st, but we planted the okra, and okra has been doing really good growing since its season. I also had planted leeks way early, and I thought they were going to die, but they keep growing on me, so I'm kind of just letting them grow here. I planted some okra in between them. So I don't know what's going to happen with the leeks, but I don't think they're really a summer crop, but they keep growing, so I left them. I just pulled out all the sugar snap pea that was here. It had reached its end, and I tore it out, and I just planted some more cucumber seeds over here because I think they get better light over here possibly. So planted some cucumber over here. Somehow tomato seeds ended up in the okra patch over here, so I've let them grow, and they're growing here too, kind of over the bed. Our flower patch, which basically had terrible dirt, I've been throwing in random flower seeds or packets that I found, so, and our sunflower seeds. So sunflowers are starting to crop up, but these are supposed to be the really tall ones, and they're still maybe 3 feet, so we'll see if they grow as high as they're supposed to. I have some cantaloupe seeds that have sprouted. You can see that yellow flower there. There's one like growing in between the rocks there. The kids threw in some cantaloupe seeds that they had from a cantaloupe we opened, so we'll see if those cantaloupes end up growing in here or not. Can you say hi, Carl? Hi, Carl. I don't know if you can see. Hi, Carl. This is supposed to be bell peppers here. They have taken forever to grow. They're very, very tiny. I think next year, instead of trying to grow the bell peppers from seed, I'll probably think it's better to buy plants or seedlings, because These just don't seem to want to grow for me at all. I mean, months. I mean, I think I planted these way back in February and they're barely anything. I mean, maybe 3-4 inches. They're very tiny. And it's really hard to see because I keep getting weeds and I'm like, am I pulling up the bell pepper or am I pulling up weeds? I'm really struggling with these. But I have hope that it's getting warmer, that the bell peppers will start growing. My onions here are growing okay. I did like 2 rounds of them. I planted them and then not many came up, so I did a second round with better soil in between. And I'm waiting for them to grow. Some of them look like they're getting better, but these are supposed to be like your big bulb onions and they're not too big yet. Hey Joseph! All over here we had kale and turnips and now we've turned it into a watermelon patch. I'm making a video about our garden. You want to say hi?
Who is it?
Just for me, so I know what's going on. So these are the watermelon.
Coop! I found one!
Yep, that's our cucumbers down here. So the watermelons
No,
are still
look,
growing.
actually, look!
Yep.
Let's pick it!
Yeah, in just a minute, okay? Let's see, what else? We have a lot of cucumbers. They seem to be doing really well. Look, Joseph, here's a little one right here. You see him?
Oh,
Right
but you have to look at the big one.
I know, we'll get the big one in just a minute. So cucumbers have done really well. I bought these trellis things at Walmart, like, I don't know, almost 1.5 years ago, after, like in the late summer, on sale for like $5, and they actually have been really well. Yeah, don't shake it, don't shake it. So I really like that, so I'm gonna try cucumbers over there.
Standing up here.
You like standing up there? You don't push on them.
Okay.
And we had potatoes in these 4 pots. Hey dear, you stealing a tomato?
And
The potatoes that were in these 4 pots we pulled up, and I also planted some okra in these pots, so we'll see if okra is growing. I'm only planting about 4, maybe 5 seeds in each of these big pots. And what's in this pot here? What's in the little pot? That's your pot. What's in there?
watermelon.
Watermelon. Maggie and Joseph planted some watermelon in there. So.
Mommy.
Oh, you just found a worm. Put them back in. No, put them in there. That's good for the soil. Put them back in. Let them dig in. So that's Joseph and Maggie's watermelon. They planted way earlier than the other ones over there.
I put him in oil water.
You put him in that one? Good. He'll go in there. So that little pot has watermelon. In the baby pool, we planted a ring like around the side of green beans. Look, here's some bigger green beans over here. You could pick that one if you're careful. You want to try that green bean?
Where?
Don't pull the whole plant down. Right here. Can you just pull that green bean off? And you can eat it.
I don't want to eat it.
Daddy will eat it. You go it to Daddy?
Uh,
Oh, it tastes good. It's really good. So that was our first green bean we ever picked. So we got green beans going around in a ring. And then in the middle here, we saw a video about planting ginger. Carl, you wiggling. About planting ginger just from the store. So I had bought from HEB some ginger and I'm planting it. I have no idea what I'm going to actually do with it, but I thought it'd be fun to try, and it actually is growing.
and this is a weed.
That's ginger. So, but the green beans seem to be doing good. They're not as big as I thought, but this isn't really deep. So, I don't know. We'll see. Just to give it a shot. I tried planting some more sugar snap peas later on in this garden, but like I said, the soil's really bad in the flower garden, and they seem to struggle pretty bad over here, and it's already starting to turn like this white color, which I assume is due to the heat. But I had them planted all along here. That's why that fence is here, and it doesn't seem to have, like, only 2 out of, I don't know, maybe 10 seeds even sprouted. That's a crawfish hole.
I broke it.
You broke it. Is that everything in our garden? I think that's everything.
No, there's some tomatoes.
Yeah, I showed the tomatoes already.
We didn't.
I think that's it.
Oh no, wait, we got the cucumber.
You want to pick the cucumber, the big one?
Yeah.
You gotta come on this side.
Can't reach him.
Might be better to go on the other side. Look, do you see that bee? He's pollinating. He's doing a good job. He's getting the pollen. Okay, let's come on this side.
But Mama doesn't like pollen.
Mamal doesn't like pollen? Okay, come here. You want me to pick it for you and I'll give it to you?
Mama tries to.
Do you want to pull it?
No, you.
Let me pull it. Okay. And twist it. There's our cucumber. Here you go. That looks good. Oh, Carl. Carl's trying to eat cucumber leaves. Okay. All right. That's it. Oh, and I had also planted shallots in here with the onions because I had some shallots that started to grow in my pantry, and I planted them and they like took off, and then within like 2 weeks they just all died. So I don't know what was up with that, but they didn't do so good. So I think that's it for our garden. Bye y'all. It's June 1st.
Splitted.
You splitted it? Did you taste it? How is it? Fresh from the garden? Is it good?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? The goldfish were trying to eat those tadpoles.